Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name's Carmen, and today we have a reading for you about somebody that has some regrets about how things went down between the two of you. This would be somebody who is a little bit materialistic. They do hide behind material things, and they do regret lying to you. So there would have been something in particular very important, not just like, my favorite color is red when it's really blue. Obviously, it's like, no, this is a serious lack of honesty here, probably about what somebody did or how somebody felt. But they do have some sort of hope here. Perhaps because they feel confident about what they have been working on, because they say, we will be together again. So, definitely determined to come back towards you. So, let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. And I hope you're having a wonderful weekend so far. If you're watching this the day that I posted, I think we should dive right into the Tattoo Tarot. Let's see what else we have for you. Maybe we can figure out what that lie was about. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse and the Two of Pentacles. I do feel like whatever they lied to you about, you have already kind of put two and two together. Like, even if you haven't heard from this person what they did or what they lied about, I think you are either smart enough to have figured it out, or you have an intuition that you trust that kind of gave you a hint here. For some of you, it looks like we have either a financial problem or a like infidelity or juggling multiple people. Um, they signed up for too much. It's like I'm seeing in my head a server who has too many plates on that tray that she carries around. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So I do feel like this person is likely no contact, but about to come back around or about to communicate with you. Um, for some of you, this person, however, may get stuck in that desire to come back, but not actually be able to stand up and communicate with you because I am sensing some like anxiety, right? Like, I don't know how this person would respond. Knight of Swords in the reverse, Ace of Swords. I mean, this energy is kind of making me feel like somebody may not be the most graceful, respectful, or elegant when they enter your life again, or when they, slide into the DMs again. We may have kind of, I don't know, almost like an awkward or a clumsy entrance. And this person doesn't seem to be too concerned about that because they are so determined to get this truth out. I feel like this person knows that they have to be honest one way or the other, even if they don't get what they want. Like, kind of feeling pulled to do this because they know it's the right thing to do. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. There is a pretty good chance, hello there, Miss Joanna. There's a pretty good chance that this person has, I want to say, has been unreliable. Maybe this is somebody who was difficult to get a hold of, or would, be a little bit flaky and cancel plans last minute. There's something here about this person, as far as what you know about them, where you wouldn't necessarily like call them if you needed a ride home from the airport. You know what I'm saying? Hello there, Lori. How are you doing? So let's get some cards from the Situations deck. So we have love, And then we have racing, running, avoiding. Oh, what a unique storyline, you guys. We have somebody that's afraid to fall in love, so they run away. I don't know what to do with myself. Yeah, you scared somebody because you were too awesome. They didn't expect to fall in love with you, and then when they did fall in love with you, they didn't really know how to handle that. So I'm gonna run away. I gotta be honest, I think some of you would have been treated better at the beginning if this person had considered that there might be a chance they'd fall in love with you. Um, you shocked them. And then they realized it's like mid-process, like, oh, I should probably take this more seriously, or I should be like honest or something. I should probably, oh crap, I think I've already messed this up. Like there's definitely some insecurity here in terms of like this person doesn't seem to know how to do the love thing like respectfully. They may not have had a good example in their childhood of a healthy relationship, maybe mostly just codependent, right? Hello there, Ben. How are you doing? So there is, however, a desire to have conversation, right? Remember, we had the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, which is all about coming back in from the cold, reconciling. So the fact that we have a meeting, two or more people, it's kind of, oh, you know what? This racing could also have the meaning that, yes, they initially ran away from this opportunity, but now they realize what they need to do. And now they're like trying to figure out, like they have a sense of urgency to come back together, right? Like they ran away, but now they're running to you, kind of thing. And they want to talk to you. I think they want to know if you're single. So we have searching, looking online for information, and then done, completion, lesson learned. They want to know if you're in a relationship. They want to know if you are done with them. And it feels like they have an awareness that they can't really negotiate with you, like what you want is what you want, and you're going to make up your mind yourself. All right, let's use the OG. This is the Rider-Waite. Two of Pentacles again. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, I think you were dealing with somebody who avoided commitments, somebody who didn't really want to be loyal. I think you turned a player into somebody who wants to be loyal. You got that special sauce. Yeah, I think this person was not really enamored of the idea of commitment or being exclusive. They viewed that as kind of like stifling. The way I would view a turtleneck. Like I don't like how that feels. And now they've realized, I think because of a separation with you, that they had stronger feelings for you than they realized, and that you might have the ability to have that healthy kind of relationship where it doesn't feel stifling, where we don't have codependency, we don't have, dishonesty, right? Yeah, general reading, exactly. And for the record, you guys, I'm kind of like dragging my feet on doing zodiac readings right now because there's definitely lower interest shown in those readings. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I might kind of shift the format and make the live streams more of the general collective readings, and then the shorts be specific to signs. We'll see. Let me know if you have an opinion one way or the other. We have the star. And especially because it's next to the Six of Swords, we know there's a desire for healing here. There's a desire to make an apology and demonstrate that it's like, I want to show you that I know your worth. I feel like they're going to tell you that they've been going through depression or that they've really missed you. And there's also kind of like there's something they want to know that they can't find online, right? If you're still interested in them, that's probably not online. Are you single? That might be. But there's something here in particular they want to find out. We have the Five of Swords. So you can't treat everybody the same and expect that they are all the same people, right? Yeah, there are a lot of selfish people out there. There are definitely some people who don't know how to show respect or who consistently cheat. All of that is true, right? But if you start to assume that everybody is the exact same, then you run into this issue that this person did where you mistreat somebody who is a good person. So, this person here, the King of Pentacles in the reverse, sabotaged or didn't really respect a relationship. And it was kind of like business as usual, right? Like they didn't really ever let anybody in, or they didn't really ever take the situation seriously. And this is what they regret. But this is how they learned a lesson. Like people who stay in that like fuckboy energy, um, they generally at a certain point run into a cement wall of love, right? Like you can only do that for so long before it bites back. It doesn't have to be that the karma is learned because you fall in love with someone. There are plenty of ways to learn your karma in that situation. But if you go through your life not interested in an actual connection, there's going to be something that brings that to a halt, right? Oh, it's all right, Ben. No worries. We got awesome people like Miss Joanna to help guide you. So we have Judgment, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse is the like wanting something for nothing kind of concept for me. So, whoever was just trying to take what they want from other people without ever actually like investing back in those individuals, learning a lesson, like people are more than what you can get from them, right? All right, let's get a few from the fairy Lenormand. Yep. Love. Like, kind of feels to me that first kind of love where you never really felt that way before. Like maybe this person thought that they had fallen in love before, but it was, puppy love, or I always think of Lauryn Hill, which is, they got nice jeans. This person fell and fell hard and realized, wow, this is significant. Like I can't just keep walking away from this. They might have thought they could. I do feel like in the collective, there are a lot of people learning their lesson right now about walking away from meaningful connections instead of facing the work that you're supposed to be doing. A lot of people are getting redirected, right? So we have communication with the birds. This is a love offer. This is I just called to say I love you. Like there is a romantic vibe here with a little bit of fear and a little bit of hesitation, right? Because I don't think this person has made many offers in love. Like this is somebody who's pretty comfortable walking away from love, pretty comfortable doing things on their own. There's something that's kind of a big deal that they've changed. And I feel like this is going to be a bit of a green flag for you. So in other words, if this person, when you and they had, when you guys had your little fling or, met each other, if there was a hobby or an addiction or a toxic person, um, for some of you, it's like constantly being on dating apps. There's something this person has cut out that is giving them peace, that is helping them like detox. They have chosen to like become a healthier, more authentic person. Hello there, Nancy. How are you doing? You can ask a question, Ben, but I'm not doing individual, like, will I get back together with my person or did they cheat on me? That would be a personal reading. However, I do have, if you check my playlist, there are a lot of readings where I do the Magic 8 Ball cards, where they do give you a yes or no question answer for you. So you might want to look those up. But yeah, we've got somebody who has chosen the more difficult path, aware that it's more rewarding, and it's because they miss you, because they don't think they chose the right path here when they walked away from you. All right, let's get the Gypsy Oracle out, and then I think we have to get back to the tarot. Servant, child, money in the reverse. The vibes I get from this is that we have somebody who was maybe raised with like an overly indulgent parent. This could be like literally somebody who was spoiled, raised in a giant house, maybe even had like a nanny instead of a mom. But there's a sense here that this person, like, their parent was too involved or too, nervous to say no or to discipline them. Like there were some bad habits or some bad beliefs passed down by a parent or possibly a babysitter. With money in the reverse, it feels to me like this person has had to learn a lesson about how they prioritize the financial elements. Remember, I hide behind material things. This person had to learn to define financial stability a little bit differently, right? We've had the Two of Pentacles come out twice. That can also talk about somebody kind of figuring out their finances, right? So there could be something here where somebody needed to have some sort of like reality check, maybe a difficulty with regards to finances that ended up teaching this person what's really important in life, right? We have gift in the reverse, prison in the reverse, sweetheart in the reverse. For some of you, this person has a pretty dysfunctional family. If they were raised in poverty and then became obsessed with like the status of being seen as rich, there were a couple of things that blew up in this person's face. I think for the majority, though, there's something here about a parent or a grandparent trying to make decisions for this person or trying to heavily influence how this person makes decisions regarding relationships. In other words, there may be like a requirement, like you have to marry somebody who's also rich. Like you have to marry somebody who's rich because we aren't, like there's something here that's very focused on like people's worth being tied to their bank account. And this person had to unlearn that, had to see past that kind of way of thinking so that they could appreciate someone for who they are. Which isn't to say that I'm doing a reading for someone who has no money, but I do feel like somebody made the wrong decision because they didn't see you for your actual worth. This is the Golden Foil Tarot. Sorry, the Gold Foil Tarot. 6 of Cups. In the reverse, Ace of Swords. In the reverse. Sorry, I didn't know if there was another one that flipped over. Looks like we're good. So this person has had to address some of those beliefs or attachment styles and really kind of redefine those, right? This feels like acknowledging that what you were raised to believe is maybe not the right way to go about it, right? Honestly, you guys, it feels to me like somebody who learned how to lie from their parents. And they have had to learn that that doesn't create a foundation of trust. So this person could have had a really bad example in terms of their parents' relationships. This person has had to learn that truth and communication are important. Ten of Swords and the Five of Cups in the reverse. I like this energy because this does confirm that somebody has learned their lesson. Somebody is moving on. The Ten of Swords probably makes people feel uneasy or makes them a little bit nervous in terms of what that could mean. But mostly what I see is somebody learning their lesson and moving forward. Somebody realizing that that's not the right way to do things. So I'm going to do things differently. And I know that because we have the Five of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who's not staying stuck in the past and realizes that there are additional opportunities to do things right. Nine of Swords, Four of Cups, I think we can pretty much figure out that this person is worried or sleepless in that Nine of Swords card about rejecting you or about walking away. They feel like they should have been honest. They feel like they should have handled it differently. The Star, Eight of Swords. This is actually a really nice energy because it looks to me like this person feels that when they were alone and in the dark, when they didn't have all of the information because they felt blindfolded, they feel like even just the sound of your voice was a guide for them, a compass for them. You have in some way helped this person see life in a more positive or like accessible way. Like, I can actually be happy if I learn something from this person that I've fallen in love with. All right, this is the Golden Art Nouveau. Oh, and if you guys haven't seen it yet, I did do the drawing for the free personal reading. I won't give it away just because, it might be fun for you guys. And if you didn't win, you can still request a personal reading from me if you want to email me at wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. But congratulations to the winner. We have the, that's so weird, 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords in the reverse. You guys, this is why I change the deck that I'm using so often, because we get confirmation when we have repetition like this, right? Because we also have the 8 of Swords in the reverse as the first card that came out. Sorry, need a little Dr. Pepper. So there's definitely been a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, a lot of concern, a lot of regret. This person wishes that they had done right by you. The 8 of Swords in the reverse, especially underneath the Ace of Swords, is seeing that this dishonesty or this untruth did them no favors. They understand now that there's a better way to approach this. With the 10 of Pentacles, it feels to me like this is somebody who has really learned their lesson. We have 10-10. There's a decision coming up. Remember we had Judgment come out? There's a decision this person has made. 6 of Wands in the reverse. 7 of Swords. This decision might be more of an awareness, a judgment on themselves. I failed in this relationship with you, or I lost you because I lied. If I had been truthful, if I had represented myself accurately, if I had communicated more maturely, I might not have lost you. Ten of Cups. The Tower in the reverse. So now this person is curious, have I completely lost you? Hello there, Storm of Love and Light. Great name. This person wants to know if it's really over, because they still fantasize about a life with you. They want to change everything. They want what they told you they didn't want. This is like mic drop moment. Our King of Pentacles in the reverse, who is definitely not somebody that you want to rely upon or get into a long-term relationship with because they are not reliable, has now done a 180 and become the King of Pentacles in the upright. If you're looking for somebody to be a good partner or to actually want a long-term relationship and be respectful, this is who you want in your relationship. Seven of Pentacles, Lovers in the reverse. They realize now that the reason they haven't been happy, the reason why they haven't, even if they've achieved good things, even if they've made a lot of money, even if they have nice things, it wasn't rewarding. It didn't feed their soul. There's something here about you that made them actually happy. You showed them what true happiness and true connection actually is. And they've realized now that because they moved away from this situation from you, because they didn't admit how they felt, that's why they're stuck in the Seven of Pentacles. They haven't felt that satisfaction, that love, because they walked away from what they really wanted. Queen of Pentacles. This is the divine counterpart to the King of Pentacles, the one that I said you would want to be in a relationship with. Here's the other part of that. The Queen of Pentacles is reliable, generally does pretty well financially, but more so this is giving off somebody who is looking for a long-term relationship, somebody who is genuine. Knight of Wands in the reverse. That's interesting. These are very similar looking, don't you think? So we have this failure being clarified by somebody who is taking a risk. Some people think they're foolish. Oh yeah, they are reckless. They're heading in, even if they don't get what they want, they feel like they can't just sit around and do nothing. We have the Chariot in the reverse, the Five of Pentacles. Okay. I think this person is risking a lot to make things right. I think they've pissed off some family. I think they have burned some bridges or cut out some toxic people that created this mindset or this, inability to open up to people. So I do feel like there is, an awareness, right? If I keep these people who are toxic in my life, I may have to lose the people who are genuine. So this they're making an effort, but they have basically gone no contact or gotten into a pretty big argument with somebody probably in their family that doesn't care for their choice. All right, we're going to get a few cards from the Kipper and then we'll close it out. Oh no, is it the whole damn clown? Courthouse. House. Toil and labor in the reverse. So we have something about potentially buying a house or selling a house and not working. For some of you, this person wants to sweep you off your feet and pay for everything. For others of you, you may be inheriting a house. But I think it's coming from this person who hides behind material things. They are wanting to spoil you, but they know they have to do more than that, right? They can't just be a bank account. They know they have to be honest about how they feel. They want to move in with you. They want to wake up next to you. Hello there, Lainey. How are you doing? All right. I think we'll leave it there, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you on the next reading.